Hi everyone. Decided just to put a guitar lesson together. Nothing very strenuous, nothing mad. Just for beginners. Just to get you through this time we're going through. It'll be a very straightforward, easy tune to play at the start. A tiny bit of theory, just so that it helps you when you're learning and that you can read it. It'll be guitar tablature that we'll learn about, and just different sections of the guitar I'll go through. Just take it at your own pace. Take it easy, and let's get started. The diagram on the screen is a guitar. We're just going to go through a few sections of it. From top to bottom, the machine heads, or keys as we would call them, are used for tuning the guitar. The next section down is the nut. This is at the start of the fretboard, where the strings come through. The fretboard being the main bit that we will be dealing with, holds frets all the way down from 1 to 19. 12 being the two dots, which will be an octave higher. Next down to remember is the sound hole. That's where the sound comes out and where it's produced through sound waves. The final section is the bridge. That's where we have the pegs. They hold the strings in place when they're being strung up. Okay, next to talk about is obviously tuning. I'm not going to go into detail on tuning right now. Later on down the line we can do a bit of that. Just to let you know, there's plenty of apps today. If you have a tuner, grand, by all means use it, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube to explain it. If not, on your iPhone or Android phone, you can get Proguitar tuner. Just go to the App Store, find a decent guitar tuner, and if you go, I will leave a link. There's a Proguitar tuner, and they explain how to use the tuner, and that'll just save time. I don't want to put it into this lesson because that's just wasting time on what we're doing, and we're only going through the basics. So come back to me when you've all learned a bit of tuning, and I'll explain a few more things before we start doing a bit of music today. Okay, the last bit to talk about here is tablature. A tablature, or tabs, is a form of writing down music for guitar, and it mainly uses numbers instead of standard music notations. Now, when writing tabs, remember it's in reverse to the strings, that the thinnest string is on top. The reason is not very clear, but the explanation is because the low E is the heaviest string and the deepest sounding string, so that's why that's on the bottom. Not a great reason to have it that way, but that's the way the standard is, so we'll just have to follow it. As you see on the screen, each line represents a string. If I put a number from 1 to 12 on it, that refers to the frets. So if I put a 0 on the A line, for example, which is the A string, then that would mean we're playing the string open. Now what open means is you have no fingers on the string, you just hit the string and it's wherever it is, E, A, D, G, B, E. If I put my finger on the 5th fret of the A string, then that would be represented on the tablature as a 5 on the A line. Tablature is like writing, it goes from left to right. Now it gets more complicated with numbers and in line, which represent chords or power chords or symbols, but we don't need that for now, we'll just keep it very basic for now. The next piece of tablature on the screen is an actual tune, and on it you can see numbers. These numbers represent notes on the guitar. So as you can see on the A line there, which is the A string, it's the 10th fret. So we put our finger on the 10th fret on the guitar and we play that one note. For the next 3 notes, it's zeros. So it's on the G, to the B, and back to the G. So they are open notes, they are open strings. As I've said before, tablature is written from left to right like doing writing. So as you can see, the second number is 9. So that just means we move down 1 fret, we hit that note, and then play the other 3 zeros again on the G, B, and G. We follow to the end till you see where there's 4 zeros, 1 on the A, 1 on the G, 1 on the B, and back to the G. At the very end of that, you'll see 3 numbers, 5, 7, and 9. And again, that's on the A string, and you play the 5th fret, the 7th fret, and the 9th fret. And then you repeat this process. So let's get started on this tune. So now I'm going to put up several videos just showing how to play this tune from different angles and from very slow to the proper speed. So the first video I will show you is showing you basically how to play the rhythm of it, just to keep it going. Now I'll put this video up, I'll loop it 4 or 5 times so that you don't have to keep going back on the video just to find the place in it and to get used to it. So let's get started on the first video. .
7, 5, 3, 2, 0, 5, 7, 9, 10, 10, 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, 0, 5, 7, 9, 10.
Okay, everybody, so I hope you had a good practice of that. So now it's time to do the first line of tablature that we'll have on the screen now, as you can see it. I will also do it a second time, and I will have a video showing you your hand movements and so how it goes. Let's see how this goes. Have good practice.